In this Burnout Extra, I'm gonna show you how to do an oil change on a 2008 Ford Explorer XLT, and this will be very similar for all the surrounding years as well as the different trim models for the Explorer. So let's get right to it. The first thing that you're gonna want to do is to pop the hood and release the oil fill cap. That will ultimately let the oil drain much faster once you have the plug out. So I'm gonna do that first. If I can figure out how to get this open. Once you've loosened the top cap, now it's time to get under the car to release the drain plug. You're gonna need some type of oil catch pan, and you can use a Bunsen burner pan if you don't have something that is specifically made for oil, but I have that here today, and then I also have a couple oil filter wrenches and some general wrenches for the drain plug. But let's get underneath and release that drain plug. So this is the drain plug right here. It'll be located right at the bottom of this oil pan. You can see it's kind of on the side there below this circle, and this is going to be a 13mm wrench size. So you're going to want to put a wrench on that and then just essentially loosen, and it will start draining out. Make sure your pan's underneath, but that is where it's located right there. Conveniently, just beyond the oil drain plug is the oil filter, and that's this big circle right here. In this case it's black, but this filter just screws off to the left. So whether it's an oil filter wrench you can get on there, or if you can get it by hand, that's great too. But once again, that threads off to the left, and that will be filled with oil. So when you take it down, you just want to make sure you don't spill oil all over yourself, because it is upside down, it will have a bunch of oil in it, so just be careful. Alrighty, now it's time to loosen this drain plug, get the oil flowing. Woo! Woo, was that solid or what? So this is the drain plug that I just pulled out, and I like to clean it with a rag, make sure there's as much oil off of it as possible. But I will say there's a little O-ring, and it serves as a rubber gasket that helps prevent the oil from leaking out of the drain plug. You just want to make sure that A, it's still in good shape, but B, it's still on this drain plug itself. Sometimes they get stuck to the car. So like I said, it's that little black rubber ring that goes around at the edge there. And you want to make sure that that's still on the plug when you put it back in the car. Now it's time to tighten down the drain plug. What I have is just one wrench. You don't want too much leverage because you don't want to over tighten this plug. So just get it hand tight the best you can with a wrench. Don't use your full strength. Just get it nice and snug and you should be good to go. Perfect. Now it's time for the filter. Like I said before, if you can get it with your hands, that's great. If not, you might need to use an oil filter wrench. So I'm going to try it with a couple wrenches first and go from there. So if you twist the oil filter loose in a little bit, the oil will start to drain out. And once again, it's full of oil. So it will drain for probably about 10 seconds and then stop. And you can just take the filter right off. So a couple things before you put in the new filter. One of them is there's a plastic little top casing here. You want to make sure that that's removed, otherwise you're not actually filtering the oil. So I'm going to make sure that this comes off. There we go. That will come off like that. One thing I also like to do is I like to write down the date and the current mileage of the Ford Explorer or the car that you're doing. That way if somebody goes underneath later on to look at the filter, they can tell exactly when the last oil change was done. So I'm just gonna put today's date. After that's all good, I'm gonna jump back under the car and take some old oil and put it right on this rubber gasket. The oil on this little rubber gasket here helps create a better seal and allows you to tighten it down much better and more evenly. So once again, just take a little bit of old oil on your finger and wrap it around like that. When you're tightening the oil filter, you don't wanna over tighten that either. Just like the drain plug, that is something that will strip. So when you're tightening it down, you don't even need the oil filter wrench anymore. Just tighten it the best you can by hand, going like this, and that'll be good to go, as long as it's nice and snug. Now it's time to put the oil back in the car, so I grabbed a funnel and put it right at the top of the oil fill cap. We are using 5W30 full synthetic oil, and this car with a 4.0 liter engine in the Explorer will take 5 full quarts of oil. So like I said, I'm going to put 5 of these quarts in right now. After you're all set with pouring the oil back in, it's time to just throw on the oil cap, make sure that that's tight and in the right position, And from here, you're good to run the engine. It's probably wise to run it for about 10 seconds. That gets the oil flowing through the system. Once it's run for 10 seconds, you're gonna want to check the oil to make sure you have it at the right level. If you put in 5 full quarts into the 4.0 liter engine, you should be good to go, but checking it is always a good second measure. That's gonna be all for this video on this 2008 Ford Explorer. If you haven't checked out the rest of the channel, be sure to do so. We have tons of content coming out on this Explorer, as well as our other cars like the Jeep Cherokee, Challenger, MG, Camaro, and even more that we find ourselves getting our hands on. So be sure to check it out. Once again, we are The Burnout Show. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.